Hello, it's time for us to find out what Nigerians are saying on the streets of social media, and we start off with our first story. In fulfillment of a promise made by the CBN governor, Mr. Olayemi Cardoso, the Central Bank of Nigeria has cleared all foreign exchange backlog. That's, of course, the valid ones, and this is effectively eliminating a legacy burden. To guarantee the transparency of this move, the CBN highlighted the role of Deloitte Consulting, which was the thorough assessment of each transaction, to ensure that only legitimate claims were honored. Now, this move aligns with the strategy outlined during last month's Monetary Policy Committee meeting, and it's aimed at stabilizing the exchange rate and mitigating imported inflation. What are Nigerians saying about this? Let's see their thoughts on X as we share some of the tweets. First tweet says, kudos to CBN for keeping to their words. We look forward to seeing Naira grow more strength against the dollar. This is from Benny Oyale. The next tweet here is from King_Prosp. It says, let's give them 2 to 3 months and see what will happen. Let's take another tweet. This one says, let's see how far our Naira survives and how our dollar keeps on falling until it gets to 700. We will not rest. Oga mandate is working. Don't you believe? This is from Don Ellie Life, and we have from Ayagaranya. He says, that's some good news. So they paid $7 billion in 10 months. We have one more tweet here from the Blow Chief. It says, propaganda, and I love it. This is the kind of propaganda that I love. Keep it up. Well, interesting because we had a guest earlier, Dr. Naimeka Obiariri, who applauded the work that the CBN has done, but says that if we do further investigation, it will reveal that they haven't actually cleared all valid backlog. What do you say about that? And what point will the Naira get to before you are convinced that, the CBN has done a very great job? Now let's move away from that story to talk about Nigeria's golden girl. World record holder Tobi Amusan has yet again shown herself to be a true golden girl. Adekunle Gold should feature her in his next one. Jokes. She won the gold medal in the women's 100 meters hurdles of the 2024 African Games in Ghana. She clocked 12.89 seconds to finish way ahead of her competitors at the University of Ghana Stadium in Accra. This was her third consecutive Africa Games title, and social media is agog with excitement. Let's see some of the tweets this morning. We have our first tweet from Making of Champs. It says, anchoring your country to victory is truly special. Tobi Amusan and Usheorishe Ishekiri had the honor of bringing home the baton for Team Nigeria in the 2 4x100 meter finals, and they duly delivered what was expected of them. Nigeria is back to its glory days of dominating the relays. I love this. The next tweet this morning says, of course from Ebuka Obi Uchendu, says, Tobi Amusan just won 2 gold medals in under 1 hour at the Africa Games, 100 meter hurdles and 4x100 relay, the actual GOAT. For those who don't know, please, those above the millennials, GOAT is greatest of all time, not actual GOAT. Daisy Regal says, Tobi Amusan was under investigation last year for drug use. The lady is so fast that these critics can't but think she's using. You remember the time when they said she had missed her checks? I think, the drug checks, and then they found out that she was in the clear. Congratulations to her. We'll take 1 or 2 more tweets, and we'll call it a day. Tobi Amusan's 100 meter hurdles record at the African Games. We have gold in 2015. Gold in 2019, gold in 2024. You see why we call her the golden girl. She is our golden girl indeed. I believe we have 1 more tweet and then we can call it a wrap. Talking about, yes, this is from Toyin Bitoye. He says, this is a Tobi Amusan appreciation post. She shows up at any and every opportunity to represent Nigeria and delivers. Today, she won her event effortlessly and powered our 4x100 meters women to gold. Behold, the golden girl of Nigerian sports. On that note, on behalf of all of us here at Breakfast Central and News Central Television, we say thank you to Tobi Amusan for making us proud today and always. What a time to be a woman. What a time to be a Nigerian. And what a time to celebrate our winners. Congratulations once again to Tobi Amusan. And I'm sure that's something that you're excited about, Osaoge.
Tobi Amusan, yes.
Yes, I am, of course.
I've always been happy for her.
You have,
and,
indeed.
how successful she's been. She had, little struggle at some point, but she's bounced back and she's absolutely phenomenal.
I don't know. I'm sure you saw the clip. It was the way she started. Okay, there was a false start at first, which thankfully they didn't disqualify her for. They gave her a yellow card. And then when the actual race began, this girl was she was sprinting. She wasn't in the lead, But when she took over, it was almost like something switched. I don't know how she does it. That is the way that I hope.
Currently the, like you said, the GOAT.
Golden child.
Yeah, absolutely the world's best in the hurdles currently, and super proud of her.
Look, just take a look at our golden girl. See the way she overtakes. Ladies, did you see that beautiful display of sheer brilliance, the way she overtook? This right here is how I hope that the Naira will speed up and overtake all its enemies. All with me say amen. You're not with me at all.
Absolutely not. I think you do very bad with sports commentary.
Huh?
You will do very, very bad with sports commentary.
I will?
Yes.
You are just a hater. You are just a hater that
she overtook. Do you hear? See how
I said she overtook. She ran with speed. And that's the speed that I hope that the Nigerian Naira will use to overtake all its enemies. Yeah.